All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of fascia blasting on the abdominal area, and we have some scar tissue here and some scar tissue here, so I'm gonna work pretty much the whole abdomen. It just depends on the reason why you're doing it, kind of where you'll work and how you'll work, but for this client, and I can kind of feel the density of the tissue, especially right in here. This all feels really loose, especially since we've been working on it for a while now, but just for the sake of scar tissue, we'll do a little more. This is where I was talking about, if you have a really protruding hip bones, this long piece may not feel as comfortable. You may want to use the smaller one, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. And you also want to be, mindful of ribs, so I'll kind of come up to here. I'm not going to go over this with any pressure, so I'm working here, but I can also come in here between the ribs. You can do it the other way too, if you want to get this area without going straight over the ribs. And this also can you can kind of angle the prongs a little bit more under the rib cage if you want to release any adhesions there. If anyone's got, if these muscles are really tight in here, you can kind of loosen up the attachments. So similar to different techniques of abdominal massage, this is definitely bringing blood flow and kind of just moving things around and aiding in digestion. So it definitely could be something that you use to accompany abdominal massage if you're trying to affect if someone's got constipation. You could do a little fascia work and then do some deeper abdominal work. So I'll show you with the smaller piece. If I was worried about bony areas, I can just work in the middle and come up and around. The small ones do allow you to work a little faster, so if you're working in kind of smaller areas, you can use, this is marketed as the facial blaster, but you can use it anywhere. So I can feel, since this is pretty dense, and these are the smaller prongs, I am pressing a little more force, but I also don't want to create a lot of bunching in the tissue or making it uncomfortable. So in this area, I'm working mostly along the scar tissue. And I can feel that it's getting a little bit dry, so that's also important to pay attention to. If you notice that your tool is starting to stick a little bit, you can just add a little more of the oil. And so this is a tool for more deeper work. Is it comfortable still?
It is.
Okay. Be really careful with these edges. I wish they would make a different one with more of a blocked edge. It's great for, working out specific, if you want to get in deep in a specific area, but it's also a little dangerous when you're working with it. So just be careful of those edges. And I would still not say that I'm pushing with a lot of pressure, especially working fast. You don't want to work too deep. And there's really no point to working slow and deep with this tool. You really kind of want to go fast and just get into those tissues.